So welcome back everyone. Okay, sorry for the low video quality we have today. So and obviously lighting condition because I'm recording this particular lecture at 3:14 a.m. in the morning. You will say okay. So this is our lecture 6, and I welcome you to this particular chapter or lecture in which we're gonna learn about looping in C++ or programming in general. Okay. So the first looping technique or the thing that we are gonna learn is while loop. So C++ while loop. Okay. So what is a loop? So suppose you're listening a music. Okay. Suppose you are listening a rap. In this particular song, if you click on that icon again and again, that has a looping structure. Okay. Just like this circle. Okay. And you set it to 1, so you're just listening that song again and again in a loop. Okay, so looping is nothing but is a piece of code or a block of code is continuously learning this particular instruction again and again until a specific condition is met. Okay, let me tell you something, let me give you some other analogy. Okay, while performing some operation. Okay, so here it is written, loops can execute a block of code as long as a specified condition is reached until it can save time, reduce errors, and they may make our code more readable. Okay, that's fine. So while loop is our first loop. The while loop, we in which we have defined a condition, like while inside this we have a condition, and until this particular condition is met, this code keeps on running again and again. Okay, now let me give you an example. So we're gonna use online GDB here. Okay, you can use online GDB. Okay, so I'm gonna write some code again, obviously the boilerplate code. What library we're gonna use? Bit slash std c++. I told you about this in my previous lecture. Space std. And okay, now okay, my int age is equal to 24. Okay, and like while my age is less than equal to 30. Okay. So keep playing with codes. Let's give this an end over here. So what will, and we have to increment this age, because if I run it now, so it will become an infinite loop. Why? I will tell you this in a second, but I have to increment this. Okay, now if I click on run code, you see keep playing with code 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. And why 7? Because here it goes like, it count like this. For 24 it condition 24 is less than equal to 30, yes. Then it goes 25, it is less than equal to 30, yes. 26, it is less than 30, yes. 27 less than 30, yeah. 28 less than equal to 30, yes. Less than equal to 30, yes. And 30 less than equal 30, yes. And 31 it break. So we'll go on. So how many times? 21 2 3 4 5 6 7. That's why this, here we get looping in 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Now I know this is a difficult code. Okay, but let me tell you something more interesting. Suppose I have to count. Suppose I have to count. Okay, so I like int count is equal to 1. Now what I have to count? While count is less than equal to 100. Okay, what I do? I do count. Obviously I first see out what count, and then maybe I put a space here, and then I do what count plus plus. It is mandatory. Incrementing is mandatory. Now what this is cout plus plus, just understand it is used for incrementing purpose. Okay, for incrementing we use what, for +1. For +1 we use count plus plus. Just understand like this. Okay, now if we click on run, what will I see? I will see an error. Why? Because spelling mistake, syntax error. Click on run. Now I will see something like this. Interesting. I'm getting 1 to 100 with just these 3 pieces of code, or maybe 4 pieces of code. So it's interesting. I can perform a different. For example, suppose I want to give. I do not want to like. I just give here n. And if I ask this to the user, that give me n. Okay. N. Now if I click on and you give it to 1000 maybe. See, we have all these things. Wonderful. Okay. Now I'm gonna tell you something interesting. I'm gonna remove this, and I want to show you something. If I do not add this increment function here, what will I have? See, if I click on run, I have this. Okay, it does not. So I give it, let's say 10. I just give it 10 values. Okay, click on run. Okay, see what is happening here. This is a very interesting stuff here. This is called infinite loop, and it goes all over again and again until all the memory that is assigned to a stack is being completely filled. In the case we get segmentation fault or stack overflow. So it goes on and on and on and on. It takes my whole computer memory. So I manually stop it. Now what is happening? Because a while loop must have a condition, the processing part, like we are printing something here, and a increment or decrement part. It should have. Now if I have to make an infinite loop for purpose, like in video games an infinite loop is used. Okay, what I can do, I just simply cut it out and write here true. While true, this condition goes on, and again it fetches what? Infinite loop. Okay, so we have this garbage value. See, increment. If I, let's say this is counting to what? Infinity. It is counting to infinity. See, so infinite is not possible. Okay, but it is counting. So how can I do this? How can I stop this break? Like, how can I break this? What can I do? Okay, so yes, you heard it right. If I, okay, I have some keyword called break. So after incrementing, if I click on break, so it break my code, stops my code. So I will get only one. So this is how you can break an infinite loop. So this all step like break, continue, switch statement, if else, I cover all of the things. Just I want to give you a glimpse of it, like how looping is done, what is while loop. When we learn patterns, I will tell you each and everything. Okay, just bear with me. This is my way of teaching you. Okay, because if I just simply copy out the stuff from the internet, that's not gonna worth it. Now why you gonna watch this video? That's why I just want to make it like a kind of fun way. Okay, and I want to make you some mysterious stuff what's happening inside it. Okay, so this is the basic thing of our while. Okay, let me give another example of while, then we move to another loop. For example, this time I want I make a countdown. Okay, so int countdown. Okay, they make 60 seconds. Now what I do, while countdown less than or reaches to 0, what do you do? Less than equal to 0, 60 starts, so it increases now. So I have to make it 1. Less than equal to 1 now. At 1 it's to stop. Now what I do is see out countdown, which is in seconds, and layer, and then count down minus minus, just decrementing 1, just like plus plus is used for addition, like increment of 1, minus minus is used for decrement of 1. Okay, click on this. Now if I click on run, what will I see? Nothing. But why? Because countdown is 60. Why I'm not getting it? While countdown less than equal to 1, see out countdown. Why I'm not getting this? We have to find out. See out is not 60. From 60 we're starting. 60 is less than equal to. Okay, 60 is not, our condition is wrong, guys. Greater equal to. Okay. No problem at all. Click on run again. Now we see this. Okay, 60, 15, 58, 58. Now you see it just in a flicker. I click on this, in a flicker it prints me the countdown. In a flicker. Okay, so your homework is you have to find out, this is not how to delay this stuff, how to delay it. Okay, I give you a hint. Okay, delay in C++, time delay in C++ program. Okay, like this. This pure stuff. Okay, you can learn from here how you can do it. Simple. Okay, suppose if I copy this code, so what's gonna happen? If I paste this code here, will it work or not? No. So obviously, so you have to find how delay function is used. Okay, now let's move to, we have to move to for loop. Okay, for loop is simple, guys. For loop is simple. Loop, you have a starting point, you have an ending point, and you have to tell a step. Okay, so you initialize int I is going to start from 0, and then I less than equal to, let's say I have to count till what, 10. Okay, note I plus plus, so I give condition inside this if for loop. Now if I see out what, I, and give a space here like this. Okay, yeah, it's done. Now if I click on run, see what will be the output. Let me clear this out. Okay, what's the problem, man? See, now you say, Mayank, one thing is that you say I less than equal to 10, it is printing till 9. Why? Because the condition that we are giving here is 10. So until 10, it's going to like, it start from 0. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So if you add 0 and all the variables, like all the letters 1 to 9, 9 plus 0, which means one element, gives you 10 elements. Okay, I know I make it complicated for you, but it's important, guys. If I start from 1 and if I give I less than equal to 10, now it will count 1 to 10. See? Okay, but I force you to, I urge you to start your increment from 0. Why is it so? Because we are going to study vector, we're going to study arrays. So array indexing start from 0. That's why I urge you to not use equal to in the ending condition, so that you have a crisp idea of it, how it works. 0 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so this is the way you can use for loop. Now the last loop, okay, or the second last loop is gonna tell you is this. Do while loop. So what we have to do, we have to click on next, this do while loop. So do while is a variant of while loop. Suppose in a particular scenario you want a piece of code or a code block to be executed only one time if the condition is false. So it should work maybe for one time, then it will break. For example, suppose you have to, in a while loop, if the condition is not met, just like 60, we are giving the 60 is less than equal to 1, so that is wrong now, because 60 is greater than, that's why our code is not running. Okay, in the previous question. But if we put that code inside this do while loop, it's gonna work, guys. So copy paste this simple stuff. Suppose I do this, so what will I do? Suppose I give the same condition, like int counter, let's say int counter is equal to 60 again. Okay, you know what I said, my condition is wrong. I'm giving my condition wrong here this time. Okay, just like the previous example, 60 less than equal to what, 1. It's a wrong condition. Okay, now what I do, if I see out here 60 is wrong, I should give what, counter. And yeah, and then end counter minus. Yeah, this look cool. Click on run. See, it is running for single time even though the condition is wrong. I'm intentionally giving this condition wrong, but still it's running for one time. That is the specialty of do while loop. Do while loop is called as exit control loop, and while loop is used as entry control loop. Okay, so suppose now if I give my condition right, obviously greater equal to, now to see what happens. It will work as usual. It is working as obviously it should work like that. So this is something I'm gonna teach you how while loop work, how do while work, how for loop work. Okay, so this is my way of telling you this stuff, and as time passes you're gonna learn more and more about, obviously in our next example in patterns we're gonna teach you how to use now break and continue, all the stuff. Now make some fun things with this, what the knowledge we have understand. Suppose if I have to print my letter or letter A again in the screen. For example, I have to make let's see out. I have to like A or 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so this is how what I do. Now if I see out what I see in the console, this AA part. Suppose, but I want it. I'm defining it horizontally or row wise. Suppose if I want to give it column wise, so what I do? What a smart student like you do this? You do this now? Sorry, what's happening here? This, do this, do this. But it will not work. Why? Yes, I haven't given handle. I haven't given handle to give handle now. So let's give handle. I actually hate this, writing it, the boring stuff again. I really hate. Which cool. And yeah, like this. Remove this line. If I click on run now, what will I see? This A, cool. Now, but I want this thing. Suppose you want it on a 100 cross 100 matrix, okay? In X Y axis, you want this A to print 100 by 100 or 10 by 10 cross. Suppose here we are getting 25A, na? How can I make it to over a course of a page which is divided into 10 by 10 means 100x? How can I do it? So here comes our looping, our knowledge of looping. So it's basic stuff I'm gonna teach you each and everything clearly, okay, in our next class. But I just want to give you a glimpse of it, how these things are used, okay, for logic building, for problem solving. I give you for int I is equal to 0. Now what's I? I is row. I count as I as row, and I less than equal to what? N. Now what is N? N is the number or the one side of a square. That square we're gonna build, okay? So let me ask it to the user. Yeah, bro, please give me N. Okay. Now if I do I plus plus, okay. Suppose what I do, I should give another for loop, like looping inside looping. For row, now I'm gonna give column. Column, what I do is say is equal to 0. Say less than equal to again N. Z plus plus. Do I see out what? Our favorite letter A. Give a space here. No, I can give a space here. And it's print A condition. So suppose somewhere I have to give handle, na? So what I do? I give handle here. See out. Handle. Now, see magic. Even you will not notice it. Okay, you see that. Suppose I give 5 here. Click on A. See the pattern? It is printing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Why 6? Because we are giving here equal to. See? 1 plus 0 to 5. Now if I click on run and give 5 here, I see 5 times. See here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now, our question is, if I want to make it, give it 10, what happens? So it will be in 10 by 10. See? With a single piece of code, you're gonna print this much stuff. Or if you want to make it more interesting, you can give a space here. Simple. And click on run, it will not work because it's a character. It's a character. So if you're gonna space here, you have to make it a string. Got my point? So like this. Now if I click on run and get 10, so see, one last time, if I give it 100, see the bigger picture, so it will be like completely out of a skin. A skin is not that much. Where work, see the bigger one. That's how we use a for loop to make a matrix stuff, or like traversing. These all thing can be done with just 3 or 4 piece of instruction. Yeah, so that's it for this particular session, guys. Okay, tell me in the comment section whether you like or not. Share with your the friends who are gonna learn it, who want to learn problem solving. Okay, we're gonna meet in next lecture. Bye bye.